Hey guys, wanted to do a little shop update and show you guys some of the new models that I got over the last couple weeks. These are two of the new ones I got. Got this one, the Mustang at Michaels. More like coupons. They're kind of like Hobby Lobby with the coupons. It was 40 or 50% off. So that was the one that I didn't have yet at that store. I think all the rest I have. So I ended up getting that one. And then I got this one at Hobbytown USA and Green Bay. I had to go there for a business trip, so I figured I'd get a model there since they had a Hobbytown USA there and I don't have one. This is one of the re-releases of a very old model. I don't remember when this MPC was launched. I don't think it shows on here. Might show it on the plastic. But this is one that a lot of people want because it comes with an actual tree. It's got the staging lights and everything like that. I was going to compare it to the 3D printed one that I've done and see how it looks. Probably should have had it up top. But if you guys don't have this kit, this is your pretty much your basic MPC older kit. The exhaust and rear end and some linkages. This all molded in as one. There's a lot of flash. Looks like it was all the runs were actually hand machined, no CNC. Comes with two sets of seats. These are the stock version, and then it does have headrests for the racing seats and the stock seats. So here's the racing seats. It's got some neat features to the kit, but it's losing a lot of detail. That's where it comes in for us to make it look cool. So this is their tree. It's the old-fashioned kind of weekend warrior drag strip method. And then this is the one I've been working on. This is still the original one. I've made some changes and printed off some parts, but I just don't have the time. So the height, mine, I think Tom helped me out and gave me the dimensions of what the real ones are, and to scale this one is might be 1/24, so that might be why it's so much taller. And this one will be 1/25. But it's got the older style staging lights, and then these are in chrome. So they're in a chrome tree that I haven't opened the bags yet for. So, and this one's got the bend in it that I discussed before. Still trying to work on that. Been busy doing models instead of 3D printing. So there's that kit. And the Shelby Mustang, the GT350. I think this one's molded in black. Yes, it is. So there's those two newer kits. And then I got this one from somebody on the Facebook sites. Nice gasser. I don't really see this kit too often, so I kind of jumped at the opportunity to get it. It'll go well with my other gasser kits that I have. I think this one all the doors open up. This one was actually still sealed. But yeah, all the doors are open. That always adds a nice level of fun to it. Looks like a nice kit. It's got the darn two-piece tires though. Hard crappy plastic. That's like a mixture in between. I'll try to get those to work. If not, I think I got a pack of tires I can use. So there's those. Now for the real good one that I got. If anybody's a fan of James Bond, or if they've seen this kit before, this is a really cool kit because it actually has the guns, has the bumpers, has the tire shredders, and the back bullet shield. The front license plate does rotate, but I do believe the back does not, or it's vice versa. So this is a relatively rare kit. Some people are trying to sell them on eBay for $300. I definitely did not pay that. I was lucky enough to find it a lot cheaper. But this kit does come with the figures and some props, gun in the suitcase. So there's inside. This is a curbside. But then there's the extra box of the figures. It comes with a base plate that the car will sit on. It's a little warped. There's the figures and little props, a gun and a pistol. I can't tell what that is. And then the suitcase and Odd Jobs hat. I do believe this is a 1/25th scale. Nope, it's a 1/24th. But they made it so the ejector seat, you can have that, and you can have the back shield, but you do have to cut those out. So you would have to do a little bit of, take your time on that. Make sure it's nice clean cut. But they actually have some pretty nice tires. Pretty shiny. And then they have a rubber stopper for the actual wheel axle, so that way they spin. There's that kit. And then one more. This one's not new. But I have decided to start working on this one on the side. But I figured that'd be a cool dragster to start working with. So you might see an update video of that one soon. So out of these models, which one would you guys like to see started next? That's always the hardest part. I have quite a few kits, and always the hardest part is figuring out which one the next one's going to be. So in the comments below, please write which one you think I should start out of those ones. And on my diorama build that I just had, the Christmas truck, my girlfriend put that on a couple Facebook groups that had nothing to do with models. They were like some kind of crafting group. And in one of the groups I had, as of right now, it's like 3.6 thousand likes and all that. And the only thing that sucks about that is you can't share your YouTube account with it. Should get banned if you did. So that's kind of unfortunate. I could have had that many people actually look at the video, maybe get some new subscribers and stuff like that. My channel's growing, but it don't seem like it's probably growing the same speed as all you guys. You guys been in it for a lot longer than me. I've been less than a year so far, but it would be nice to have a bigger audience to share my builds with. That's always a fun part. You spend so much time building these kits, and then only so many people get to see it. And that's what's so much fun about YouTube, is actually being able to show what you did with everybody else, especially your peers, of building their kits and showing them what you can do. It helps push you to drive to do the model a little bit better next time and all that. So it would have been nice to have that many extra views or an opportunity to do that. So I'm always looking for a way to get more views and welcome people sharing my videos. I wish more people comment. I do love everybody who does comment. I always try to respond to everybody because I appreciate hearing what you guys have to say, even if it's bad. A little tip here and there is always welcome with me. I got tough skin, so it won't hurt my feelings if you say, hey, that don't look right, maybe you should have did that, because then on the next one I can apply it and do better. In the last year I can tell a big difference in my models from when I started back modeling, from when I was young, coming back now and trying to apply everything I see everybody else doing. I go, man, that's really cool. So this is, being on YouTube and put my kits on there, is, in my opinion, has helped me out a lot since the first one I did. Another thing that I like to do, or I'm going to do, I don't know if everybody who watches this is in the Facebook group. It's the 14th annual 24-hour build. I know we do a 48-hour, and Greg from Mutt Modeler, he's in both of those. He's what's got me into YouTube, so thank you for that. And I'm going to do the 24-hour, and that one always seems to help fight a lot of problems. I mean, you get so many problems, and then it's like, how am I going to fix that? And you only have a short amount of time to do that. So on your regular builds, that improves. So for any of you guys that is interested in that, I could share the link, but it is the 14th hour or 14th annual 24-hour build. They do it during the 24-hour race at Daytona, so it's combining two of my interests. I always love watching them races. I actually been to that race, and being in Ohio, that's a long journey to actually go to that race, and that was one of the things I had to do out of my bucket list, so I was able to do that. So combining the two passions is a plus on that. But let me show you the one I did do last year, because that was the first one I did. So this one's a little dusty, but I did the Cobra, and like here's the top. I just painted it gray. I did all the clips and the silver, And I think that was before I had the Molotow pen. So I think I hand painted all those. And then I did a wash to amplify the texture on it. And then I did a one coat lacquer red from Testors on that. The interior, the dash. Let me zoom in a little bit. So on the dash I did do the gauges. It didn't have no decals, so I just tried to hand do all that. And I did some washes to add some detail in there. And then the seats, I try to make them look like a nice tan leather. And then here's the bottom. I do have some brass fittings and stuff in the bottom. I try to make as much detail as I could. So also doing 24 hours, it kind of makes it so you don't really want to do any wiring. But some guys did, which is pretty impressive. But I did add some detail under the hood. I just made sure everything was painted right. But I believe the rules is you're allowed to strip chrome, wash your parts. But I didn't like the bumpers. I wasn't going to do the bumpers, but I didn't really have time to fill those holes for the bumpers, so I just left those. The little Dusty's been sitting on the shelf for almost a year now. But I enjoyed that. So now the hard part is trying to figure out which one I'm going to build next time for this year's 24-hour build. So, alright, enough rambling on. If you guys please can let me know out of these kits here that I just showed you, which ones I should start next. Which one you guys would actually like to see. I know the Weekend Warrior is a new re-release. I think it's just coming on the shelves in a little while. The 67 Shelby, I think quite a few of the members in the groups that I've seen have done that kit. The Anglia Street Rod. It's a nice classic gasser. I don't see that kit much, so that'll probably be the hardest one because of the doors, and then the Aston Martin DB5. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.